Hello, Erin. Thank you for your question. It's a nice and short question. I'm just going to read it out. How do I stop excessive thinking? You know what? I'm sure that there are so many people out there who think exactly that. How do I stop excessive thinking? Why do we want to stop excessive thinking? Because when we say that to ourselves, it kind of creates this feeling of stress. Excessive thinking is what creates a feeling of a weight on your chest. So it makes you feel like, you're running around in circles. So yes, we want to contain our excessive thinking. You see, your mind has a task, just like your heart has a task. Your heart has the task of pumping blood. Your mind has the task of thinking, right? And what you say to yourself has a direct impact on how you're thinking. If you say that you think excessively, then that's what's going to happen. You're going to think excessively. So there are two elements to this. One is to change the way you think about it, and the second is what do you do about it in terms of your action. And both are linked, and you need to do both in order to get the results that you want. So the first thing to do is to stop saying that I think excessively, or that my head is really busy, I'm thinking all the time and it's just driving me nuts. My thoughts are driving me nuts. Because that is negative self-talk. Replace that self-talk with something else, because you've got to give your mind something to do. And if you decide what you're going to think, that's better than haphazard thinking. So tell yourself, I am learning to think on purpose. Now that is one of our affirmations. I don't remember what day it is for, but one of our affirmations is, I'm learning to think on purpose. And that's why we have that affirmation in there. It would be helpful for you to go and read the blurb for that day. And the other one, day 28, is I can choose my thoughts. That's day 28. I don't know what day it is to say I am learning to think on purpose, but that is definitely in our workout. Those two are really important affirmations for someone who feels overwhelmed with the way they're thinking their thoughts. When you find yourself feeling overwhelmed with your thoughts, stop and tell yourself, I'm learning to think on purpose and I can choose my thoughts. I'm learning to think on purpose and I can choose my thoughts. Instead of saying, I'm overwhelmed with the speed of my thinking, right? So give up saying those things to yourself. Start saying these two things, and you'll immediately find that you have more control over the way you're thinking. Now, the second thing is what Nicole brought up, which is really, really important, is when you feel overwhelmed, stop, breathe, and then focus on something that you can appreciate. Anything. The easiest things to appreciate are things that are right there, like a tree. I always say, look out the window and find a tree, right? Or appreciate things about you, like your hands. I appreciate my hands, because all of us can just look down at our hands and say, oh my God, I love my hands. My hands help me to do so much. I love my feet. They carry me everywhere I go. Just simple little things. The point is to you control what you're going to think. And with that objective, what I teach is the fire drill for the mind. If you go to my website and you look for an article called The Fire Drill for the Mind, that article will come up. And what it is just like when people do a fire drill, they know what to do in a panic situation. We develop a fire drill that helps us to know exactly what to do when we're feeling overwhelmed with our thinking. So we've already pre-decided, this is my fire drill. When I feel overwhelmed, this is what I'm going to think. In my example, I have snapshots of my children when they were younger and they were doing something adorable. That's my fire drill. I go right to that thought. When I feel overwhelmed, I know exactly which thought I'm going to go to, and it's one of those two. One is about my daughter, the other one's about my son. I go to one, then I go to the other one, and as soon as I go to those thoughts, and I'm going there just now, it completely changes how I'm feeling. Because those thoughts always make me feel good. And that's it. And once you do that, you raised where you are on the emotional scale, and now the next thought that comes will automatically be better. And if you keep doing the fire drill, then eventually you won't need to do the fire drill, because you won't get overwhelmed with your thoughts, because you will learn how to think on purpose and how to choose your thoughts. All right, so I hope that this is helpful. Love your question. I think that when you start doing law of attraction work, I think everyone should ask this question. So thank you for it. Love you lots. Bye for now.